Exodus, Exodus, chapter 15, verse 1. Then sang Moses and the children of Israel this song unto Yahweh, and spake, saying, I will sing unto Yahweh, for he has triumphed gloriously. The horse and his rider he hath thrown into the sea. Yahweh is my strength and song, and he is become my salvation. He is my power, and I will prepare him an habitation. My father's power, and I will exalt him. Yahweh is a man of war. Yahweh is his name. Pharaoh's chariots and his hosts has he cast into the sea. His chosen captains also are drowned in the Red Sea. I'd like to give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rakah Chodash, the Wadi Yahweh Shah, for giving us the apostles and the elders of great millstone, who deserved our honors, rightfully so. And shalom to the Aki, and pushing the word of sincerity and truth for being faith-based and preparing for what is to come. And what is to come? Race wars, famine, concentration camps, the RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast, which is in progress. Thermonuclear fire, nuclear missiles, 200 million missiles being shot at the soil in America. Simultaneously, the chariots of the Lord lift up the whole full electric to the chambers. Simultaneously, the chariots of the Lord shooting laser beams out of the chariots at the ungodly and the heathens. I was reading this. I ain't read the whole chapter, but I read the whole chapter, but I didn't go in depth. But right now, I went up to this verse. I read these first verses, and I was like, wow. It resonated with me, and it felt like I was there. And through the Spirit, I had to be there. Who knows who I would have been, but that's reincarnation. And then I was going to Revelation. Revelation chapter, let's see if I'm right. Revelation chapter 15, verse 3. And it said the same song. Alright? And it said, because we're gonna be singing. Our spirit is gonna illuminate, and we're gonna remember everything that we done back then 10 times more. And we're gonna be singing the song of Moses, because Yahweh Shema Shah is gonna save us again away from this modern day Pharaoh, which is the so-called white man. Gonna get us out of here, and that's what we're hoping for. That's what we need. Alright, and I had a couple of verses dealing with the word renew. Lord willing, I'll get those verses. But all right, let's see. Let's see if the word pops up to the Spirit. Yeah. Okay, maybe I'll read this right here, because it's the same thing. It's the same thing that happened back then, but it was with water. We're not talking about the first death, the drowning. We're just talking about the part with Moses, when the Red Sea departed, and then he got away from the Pharaoh. The Pharaoh was running down on us. It's the same thing that's gonna happen. That's them motherfuckers that was trying to get us dead is the ones that the modern day Pharaoh now is trying to get at us. But they're not going to speak of us. But soon you're going to have to speak of us. All right? And then that fire is the lake of fire. You're going to drown in that. Well, you're going to burn in that, so to speak. You'll get cooked in that, baby. I'm one of those men that don't get cooked in that. You know what I mean? And those that get caught over here, you're going to get burnt up. Alright? You're going to literally turn the power, you're going to turn to that fire's going to be hot. Play it like that. Alright? Alright, and listen, Revelation chapter 15, verse 2. And I saw as, and I saw as it was a sea of glass mingled with fire. Them that gotten the victory over the beast, and over his image, and over his mark, and over his number of his name, stand on the sea of glass, having harps of God. Yeah, those men gonna be looking down at the sea. Before they was looking across and they saw the Pharaoh and them drowning. But this time we're gonna be about one of those men gonna be looking down. We're gonna see the fire and the motherfuckers. That shit's gonna be America. We're cooking, man. And they sing the song of Moses. See, this is my point right here. And they sing the song of Moses, the servant of Yahweh, and the song of the Lamb, saying, great and marvelous. First, it was when he did with the Pharaoh, it was triumph and glorious. Now it's great and marvelous. Our day, thy work, Yahweh, power almighty, just and true. All thy ways, the King of saints. See, that's our power, and we're gonna be living it up right now, looking down to the Spirit of our smell shine, like, oh man, look what we didn't get, look what didn't happen. We're on the knees singing to the Lord Yahweh. That's that song. We're gonna remember that. We're gonna remember that song. We're gonna sing that song, and He's gonna do it again for us. Right? That same song, baby. This is what they didn't want. They didn't want us to have anything. They didn't want us to know this again. Psalms 83. Alright? And yeah, like I said, also in the other verse, Yahweh is his name. He's a man of war. Alright? Who should not fear his name? The existing one. Alright? Just and true king. Let me see if I jeez. Let me see here. I had a few other verses, but through the Spirit of Shah, that song, man, is gonna can you imagine? Can you remember all the things that we have accomplished, that was accomplished in front of us, and what we can't remember? And then when in that moment we're gonna remember, and we're gonna sing the song of Moses. And that song gonna be right now. We're preparing the notes. The notes are coming together, and we're gonna be singing this in Hebrew. Lashawan Kodash. It's gonna be beautiful. This it's funny in this same chapter. This one verse popped up 4 times. Let me see if I'm correct. All right, let's start here. It says, it says this is the first time. Let's see if it's right. This is Psalm chapter 107 verse 8. Oh, that man would praise the Lord Yahweh for his goodness and for his wonderful works. The children of man. Right? It seems like this is mercy. It's a mercy verse. Right? That's